All right. Hello, everybody. Happy Monday. Hope you had a great weekend. I wanted to hop on and quickly just talk about our upcoming virtual job search summit, which is happening tomorrow. This is our second summit that we've held, and it's going to be a great time. Last time we had about 1,500 attendees, which is incredible. And, a lot of people found some really great value out of it, and a lot of people were able to find employment after watching this all-day summit. So we wanted to do it again. We wanted to give other people who couldn't attend an opportunity to do so, and share the insight and that guidance, so you can find opportunity or share this opportunity with somebody that if you attended the last one. We've got a lot of great information packed into this all-day event, so we want to give it another go and share that again. So I just wanted to, for those of you who didn't get to attend the last event, or you are looking for some talking points in terms of sharing this with somebody that you know in your network, I want to just kind of give you a glimpse of what you should expect and why we're doing this. Okay, so if any of this sounds like you, if you're not sure how to find your next job, if you're scared no one's going to hire you in this economic climate, if you're fearful for your financial future, if you're not sure how you're going to pay the bills, or you have people in your network, your family, your friends, or colleagues who are experiencing some of these stresses, and right now during everything that's going on with COVID-19 and the recession, then you definitely want to either attend this event or share this event. Okay, so this is going to be, again, a jam-packed day. It's going to be 10 a.m. to 4:30 p.m. tomorrow. We're going to go over a lot of job search strategy that you might not necessarily know about, because we were never taught this, in school, and we never taught how to navigate job search, especially during times of crisis, right? So right now we're going through one of the most challenging times in history, right? This is absolutely insane what we're all witnessing right now. And it definitely has impacted a lot of people's mental states in addition to their financial states, right? So whether you have lost a job, you're worried you're going to lose a job, you definitely want to be thinking about what you can do to ultimately prepare yourself and prepare the people within your networks, so you don't have to worry about your financial future. You don't have to worry about paying the bills, and you don't have to worry about losing your job or finding a job. So obviously right now there are a lot of organizations, a lot of companies that are being forced to cut costs to save money in order to just survive, right, with everything happening. So that means there are going to be fewer opportunities available and more competition as a result. So this is just kind of a dramatic shift in everything, but you have to be able to shift as well if you want to stand out among all of that competition, right? So obviously there's always going to be competition for opportunities, but when, companies are cutting costs and things have been shifting, there's going to be a lot more competition for the opportunities that you're going for, right? So it's going to be just kind of piled into that little, opportunity that you're looking for. So you need to be able to figure out how you're going to stand out from all of those candidates so you can earn that opportunity over all of them. And that's going to be challenging, right? That's going to be a big piece of navigating this climate and finding opportunities and ultimately winning them over other candidates, right? And so in order to do that, you have to disrupt a little bit in order to stand out, right? Because everybody's going to be doing everything that they possibly can to earn these opportunities and secure, employment and, their finances. So you need to be able to be thinking 2 steps ahead and being very strategic with what you're doing in order to win these opportunities and, focus on the right areas. Okay, so unfortunately, like I said, we were never taught how to do this in school. Many of us never had the opportunity to learn about job search and how to navigate these, these crazy climates that we're experiencing right now. We don't know how to do that, right? As a society, it's just very difficult because we were never taught how to do it. We were never taught the strategies that worked or how the other side of the table views candidates and what they're looking for. And so we were essentially just kind of relying on, old school strategies that worked for people in the past. But, if you're learning from, your parents or people in your network that looked for jobs, years ago, in terms of getting job search advice, it's probably not going to help you because those strategies are very outdated, and what once worked doesn't really apply anymore because there's been so many technological advancements, behavior changes. Obviously, with everything going on now, you have to really adjust those strategies in order to stand out. So, if you're finding yourself spending hours online applying for opportunities, if you're just applying to every opportunity that you see just to, play the numbers game and get opportunities and jobs. If you're using the same cover letter and resume for every opportunity you're applying for, these are some traditional strategies that no longer work, and they're not going to help you find a job. And you're actually just going to waste a lot of time, and you're going to cause a lot of frustration and stress if you're going to be doing this. So we teach here at Work It Daily. For those of you who follow us and listen to our YouTube, videos and read our blogs, and maybe you're a member of the Work It Daily community, you know that we teach, a little bit of a more disruptive process, so you can kind of get past these traditional old school approaches and actually earn opportunities. Okay, so that's why we wanted to start this job search summit and help those who really need that extra nudge, especially right now when it's such a difficult time for so many people. We wanted to find a way to help that was affordable, accessible, and easy for people to kind of attend and learn how to navigate the job search process. So that's why tomorrow we're doing that second virtual job search summit. It's 10 a.m. to 4:30 p.m. Eastern time. It's going to be with me, Ariella Coombs, and JT O'Donnell, the founder and CEO of Work Daily. And I've worked with JT for over 8 years now. I'm a coach inside the Work Daily community, and I'm really excited to be able to do this again. And I know JT is as well, because it really was a very powerful experience. There's a lot of energy all day long, and you definitely will learn a lot from it. Just ask the people who attended last time. There was a ton of great feedback. A lot of people were able to earn opportunities just by watching the tips and strategies from that last event, even during this insane climate. So I would definitely recommend passing this along or attending it yourself, because you do get a lot out of it. It's an all-day event, and we've got a bunch of different sessions for you. And within those sessions, you're going to learn how to write an effective resume. So you don't have to rely on a resume writer to do it over and over and over again at a huge cost. You can do it for yourself and understand the process and understand the strategy. So that way, what employers are looking for and what that technology is looking for. That it's called the applicant tracking system. And if you don't have the right information on your resume, it's going to be very hard for you to even get past those online job boards, any online application processes that you have to go through. It's going to be harder for you to get through those if you don't understand how that all works and why you need to be putting certain things on your resume. So you're going to learn about that. You're going to learn how to optimize your LinkedIn profile, so that way you can attract recruiters to your profile for the opportunities that you actually want. And you're going to learn how to brand yourself effectively to your network on LinkedIn, so they know exactly what you do and what you're looking for, which is a huge piece of the puzzle. And then we're going to talk about writing cover letters, which I know a lot of people really dread, but it's one of my favorite things to do, and I'm really passionate about it. And we can help you write a cover letter that's actually going to get noticed and read by recruiters. And if you go back, in some of the comments from the last session, you'll notice that a lot of people were able to win interviews based on their cover letter that they wrote based on what we taught them last time. So pretty incredible. So I definitely recommend checking out that session. Obviously, we're going to talk about preparing for interviews, because that's a big part of the process. And it's one of those things that there are so many factors that go into this interviewing process, and you need to really understand the what's and the whys of each part of that in order to move ahead in the hiring process and ultimately earn that job. So we'll be talking about that. And of course, we'll be talking about how to network strategically online, because we all know that networking is such an important part of finding a job, especially during challenging times such as this, because those opportunities are going to be a little bit harder to get, and you really need to have a strong network that's going to be there to help you out and find those opportunities. So we're going to help you do that and network better online, because right now we're living in an online world, especially with social distancing. So we want to make sure that you know what you should be doing and what you shouldn't be doing when you're networking online. So we wanted to offer this, again, for only $10 per person for this session. Again, and this is an incredible value because it's an all-day event. It's 10 a.m. to 4:30 p.m. and you've got, 5 or 6 different sessions that are all related to job search and all the key pieces of job search. So, this is really an incredible value. And we wanted to do this, again, to make it affordable, to make it accessible, because we know that this is a tough time. We know that a lot of people lost their jobs due to the impact of COVID-19. And, you want to be careful with your money. And so, honestly, the only reason that we're offering it for $10 is just simply to cover our costs to throw the event. Otherwise, it would totally be free. So that's why it's so low. We want to make sure that you have access to these resources, to this guidance, to these insights, so that way you can find opportunities and stand out from that competition. And I just wanted to share a few amazing testimonials from our last event to kind of help you see how incredibly powerful these sessions really are. So this is one, right after watching the summit, a few days later, this person got a job right after, because she was able to incorporate the strategies and techniques that we taught during the summit and navigate the job interview process. I wish I could copy the entire thing for you guys. Just an incredible story about how she was able to navigate the job search process and the interview process in particular, which is an area that she really struggled in because she got so nervous. But using some tips and tricks that we taught her during the summit, she was able to get past that and ultimately land a job, which is very, it's incredible, right? It's awesome. It's great to hear. And then we have one here, Summit helped me give me confidence to go after the work I'm willing to do in exchange for the currency. So that's great. Obviously attended the last one and got a job offer in a few days. So that's always great. And these are just a few of the many comments and emails that we got after that last event saying, thank you so much. I got a job. I was able to get past this obstacle that I was really struggling with. So this was very helpful. So we really, really hope that you can attend or at least pass this along to people in your network. Even just sharing the link in your networking or in your LinkedIn feed to help somebody else who's really struggling is going to be a great way to kind of pay it forward to your network. So again, why are we doing this? Again, we wanted to do this because we know it's a challenging time, and we wanted to provide this resource for those who really, really, really need it right now, right? This year has been one that we will never forget, and one that's been a very challenging one. So, we want to offer what we have, in terms of expertise. So, you can ultimately go and find opportunities during one of the hardest times to find a job ever. So we wanted to do this for that, very low cost, $10 only to cover the cost of throwing the event. Otherwise, we would do it for free. But we wanted to really do something for those who need it most during this very difficult time, keeping it affordable, keeping it accessible. So that's why we want to throw these events this year in particular. And, if you're on the fence on whether or not you should attend, if you are, thinking about your financial future, if you're worried about your employment situation, whether you're in a job or you're trying to find a job, I would strongly encourage you to invest the $10 because, again, you are going to learn so much. And, even if you take away 2 or 3 things from that session tomorrow, it's $10 and, it's a few cups of coffee, at Starbucks, right? So, you want to invest in your future, invest in yourself. So, again, if you're worried about your employment situation and you're not sure how to navigate the job search process and you don't want to fall behind all the competition, this is a great opportunity for you to get ahead and educate yourself before, everybody else does. All right, who should attend? Again, if you're looking for a job, if you got laid off due to the impacts of COVID-19, if you're worried that you're going to get laid off soon, if you're worried about the situation with your current employer, if you're a more seasoned worker and you're not sure how to navigate, potential age discrimination, if that's a big, obstacle for you, if you're very worried about that, then you want to be here. You want to attend because you will learn something that will help you get past these obstacles and get ahead of that competition. All right. And of course, yes, you can share with friends. And we really encourage this. If there's one thing you do today, if you attended the last summit, or if are you planning on attending this one, if there's one thing you do today, it's just share this link with your network and say, I'm attending this session. I think it's going to be, insightful, educational, and I can't wait to, level up my job search. And I want to share this link for anyone else who's looking to do the same during this challenging time. If you attended the last one, tell us why you found it helpful and share the link with your network, because again, this is something that you're not going to find elsewhere for $10. You're not going to find this up, for the other career coaches or the other platforms. This is really unheard of. And that's why we really want to get the word out, because it is such an affordable rate for something that is jam-packed with all this information, right? So if there's one thing you do today, pay it forward, share this with your network, and help spread the word. It's going to be a great event and a lot of information. And of course, if you can't attend the summit, we will have a recording available for up to a week after, for those of you who are just attending the summit and don't decide to sign up for a Work Daily membership. So all non-members of Work It Daily will get this for a week after the fact. If you are a Work It Daily member, or you decide to become a Work It Daily member, you will have access to this recording as well as all the materials, as long as you're a member inside Work It Daily. And of course, if you're a member of Work It Daily, this is a free event to attend. Just go into the portal and you can find it in the events tab. Okay. All right. Okay, so I hope that helps. I hope that was enough information to kind of get you excited to attend or share. We're really excited. We had a blast last time. And, again, we really want to be able to help in the way, the best way that we can as career coaches. We want to pay it forward this way and offer this session, especially during these challenging times. So I hope to see you there. Please definitely share the link. And yes, I'm excited. Excellent. Thanks all for attending today, and I will see you tomorrow. Bye.